understand that you are a good person, but it's essential to acknowledge that not everyone shares the values we hold dear. Our inherent desire for a better world can often cloud our perception, making us overlook the fact that some people actually thrive on chaos, showing a lack of empathy or remorse. Admitting this is difficult, but the reality is that sometimes those closest to us can be the ones causing us the most distress. We tend to believe we'd easily spot negativity, yet it is often the subtle signs that go unnoticed, the minor inconsistencies between words and actions. In today's discussion, we will explore 9 indicators of a harmful presence in your life, focusing on how to recognize and protect yourself from those who might secretly wish you harm. Stay tuned, as understanding these signs is not only about avoiding danger, but also about fostering a deeper resilience and maintaining your peace amidst interpersonal chaos. If you appreciate what we are doing here, I kindly ask you to hit that subscribe button and watch the entire video. If you're here, you're the exception rather than the norm, and each moment of this discussion could be crucial for you. Recognizing a harmful individual isn't always about obvious aggression or malice. Sometimes, it's their subtle enjoyment of others' hardships that reveals their true nature. Imagine sharing a tough experience, perhaps a personal setback or a work-related challenge, expecting some understanding or comforting words. A true friend would naturally respond with empathy, standing by your side, listening, or helping you navigate through the storm. In contrast, a harmful person might react with a smirk or a dismissive laugh, deriving twisted satisfaction from your discomfort. This unsettling reaction is not merely a minor social annoyance. It's a profound indication of their lack of empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand another's feelings, is a fundamental human trait that Stoicism values highly. The Stoics, known for their practical wisdom, believed in the power of sympathy and support to strengthen community bonds and foster personal growth. They taught that life's trials are more bearable when we face them together, supporting one another with compassion and understanding. When someone finds pleasure in another's misfortune, it not only breaches basic decency, but also contradicts the core Stoic principle of mutual support. Such behavior is a red flag, signaling a character deeply misaligned with Stoic virtues, which emphasize the well-being of the community and the cultivation of personal virtues like patience, fortitude, and kindness. Understanding this can be a crucial step in protecting your emotional health and personal journey towards a virtuous life. Recognizing these traits helps us choose our companions wisely, ensuring that those we surround ourselves with share our values and support our well-being. As we move on to our second sign, let's discuss the subtle art of emotional manipulation, a tactic often used by those seeking to benefit at your expense. Picture someone who continually plays the victim to elicit your sympathy, or who consistently blames you for their problems to create guilt. These manipulative tactics are deliberate ploys designed to influence your behavior for their gain. Stoicism, a philosophy that values emotional resilience, advises us to be cautious of such manipulations. The Stoics believe that true freedom comes from within, advocating for emotional independence that shields us from being swayed by others' negative influences. According to Stoicism, our responses to external events, including manipulations, should be measured, thoughtful, and aligned with our values. This philosophy empowers us to control our reactions, preserving our inner peace and decision-making autonomy. Recognizing when someone is manipulating your emotions is crucial, as it allows you to maintain distance and approach interactions with a rational mindset. When you notice patterns of guilt tripping, undue pressure, or unwarranted blame, it's a signal to reassess the dynamics of that relationship. Stoicism encourages us to look inward, question our reactions, and strengthen our emotional defenses against such tactics. This isn't just about self-protection, but about maintaining the integrity of our personal journey and ensuring that our decisions are our own, not manipulated by others. Understanding this helps us build relationships based on genuine mutual respect and affection rather than manipulative transactions, fostering a life surrounded by people who empower us rather than diminish our autonomy. By cultivating this discernment, we align more closely with Stoic ideals, living in harmony with our true nature and contributing positively to our community. We've all encountered individuals who seem to erupt at the slightest provocation. Their reactions are not only excessive, but can also be intensely directed at others, turning minor disagreements into heated, destructive arguments. This tendency is more than just a personal flaw. It represents a significant departure from the Stoic virtue of self-control, which is crucial for maintaining harmony within oneself and in relationships. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-mastery, especially over our emotions. The Stoics believe that by controlling our responses, we could maintain inner peace and prevent external circumstances from disturbing our tranquility. A quick temper is a sign that someone has lost this crucial internal battle, reflecting an inability to stay composed, think clearly, or respond appropriately to life's inevitable challenges. This lack of control is not only a personal issue, but can create a toxic environment for everyone involved. Frequent outbursts of anger do more than strain relationships. They disrupt collective well-being, leading to an atmosphere where people feel they must tread carefully, where open communication is stifled, and where fear and resentment replace trust and cooperation. This is in stark contrast to the Stoic ideal of community and support, where each person is expected to contribute to collective harmony by managing their passions and reactions. Understanding and recognizing the sign of a quick temper can guide how we interact with such individuals, encouraging us to approach them with caution, possibly helping them see the value of self-control, or in some cases, choosing to distance ourselves to maintain our peace. Adopting a Stoic approach protects us and provides space for our growth, ensuring that our environment remains conducive to developing virtue. Trust is not merely a component of relationships. It is the very foundation upon which they are built. When trust is betrayed through lies or broken promises, it shakes the core of our relationships, making us question not only the future of those bonds, but also our judgment of people. Betraying trust is a serious violation that Stoicism condemns, as it undermines the virtues of integrity and honesty, which are deemed essential for a wise and virtuous life. According to Stoic philosophy, a wise person lives according to reason, which includes being consistent and reliable in their actions and words. Integrity, therefore, is not just about honesty, but about being whole and undivided in one's ethical principles, regardless of external pressures or temptations. When someone lies to you or breaks a promise, they are not only failing you personally but revealing a fundamental flaw in their character, a split between their professed values and their actual practices. The consequences of such betrayals are significant, affecting not only the immediate relationship but also the broader community. Trust is what allows us to feel secure and cooperate with one another. Without it, society itself can begin to fracture. Recognizing when someone consistently betrays trust is crucial, as it's not just about protecting oneself from future harm, but preserving the social fabric that binds us together. Addressing this betrayal of trust means reassessing the relationship and considering how to respond. Stoicism teaches us not to react impulsively with anger or vengeance, but to respond with measured wisdom, asking how we can best preserve our dignity and peace of mind in this situation. Is it possible to restore trust, or is it wiser to distance ourselves? These are challenging questions but necessary ones, reflecting the Stoic commitment to a life of thoughtful deliberation and moral integrity. Individuals who habitually shift blame and deny their mistakes demonstrate a significant departure from the principles of accountability and self-improvement central to Stoic philosophy. In Stoicism, self-reflection is not merely a practice but a duty. The Stoics believe that personal growth stems from our ability to look inward, evaluate our actions, and take responsibility for them, both the good and the bad. This process of self-examination helps align our behaviors with our values and learn from our missteps, ultimately guiding us toward becoming wiser and more virtuous individuals. When someone consistently avoids taking responsibility for their actions, they deny themselves this opportunity for growth and disrupt the relationships and communities around them. This behavior can manifest in minor ways, such as a coworker blaming others for a missed deadline, or more significant ways, like a partner refusing to acknowledge their role in a conflict. Regardless of the scale, the outcome is often the same: a breakdown in trust and communication, which are essential for any healthy interaction. Understanding and recognizing this avoidance of responsibility is crucial for maintaining personal peace and fostering environments where truth and integrity prevail. Stoic teachings remind us that while we cannot control the actions of others, we can control our responses to them. Therefore, confronting or distancing ourselves from those who habitually shirk responsibility can be a step toward maintaining personal harmony and upholding the Stoic ideal of contributing positively to the community. By embracing these Stoic principles, we encourage our own ethical development and model for others the value of owning one's actions. Recognizing and addressing the avoidance of personal responsibility not only protects us from potential harms, but also serves as a practice of Stoic virtue, promoting a more accountable and reflective society. Now, let's discuss isolation, a subtle but highly manipulative tactic employed by some individuals to gain control. Isolation doesn't occur overnight. It's a gradual process where someone may start by planting seeds of doubt about your friends or family, suggesting that these loved ones have negative intentions or are not truly supportive. Over time, this can escalate to the point where you find yourself distanced from your support network and dependent solely on one person. This manipulation is deeply concerning as it undermines the very essence of our resilience and strength, our social connections. From a Stoic perspective, community and social bonds are not just beneficial but essential. Stoicism teaches that